71. To Mr. E.T. Sturdy, New York, 17th March 1896. Blessed and beloved, I received your last just now, and it frightened me immensely. The lectures were delivered under the auspices of certain friends who paid for the stenography and all other expenses on condition they alone will have the right to publish them. As such, they have already published the Sunday lectures as well as 3 books on Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga, and Jnana Yoga. The Raja Yoga especially has been much altered and rearranged according with the translation of Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. The Raja Yoga is in the hands of Longmans. The friends here are furious at the idea of these books being published in England, and as they have been made over to them by me legally, I am at a loss what to do. The publication of the pamphlets was not so serious, but the books have been so much rearranged and changed that the American edition will not recognize the English one. Now pray don't publish these books, as they will place me in a very false position and create endless quarrel and destroy my American work. By last mail from India, I learned that a sannyasin has started from India. I had a beautiful letter from Miss Muller, also one from Miss MacLeod. The Leggett family has become very attached to me. I do not know anything about Mr. Chatterjee. I hear from other sources that his trouble is money, which the Theosophists cannot supply him with. Moreover, the help he will be able to give me is very rudimentary and useless in the face of the fact of a much stronger man coming from India. So far with him, we need not be in a hurry. I pray you again to think about this publishing business and write some letters to Mrs. Oldbull and through her ask the opinion of the American friends of the Vedanta, remembering ours is the gospel of oneness of all beings, and all national feelings are but wicked superstitions. Moreover, I am sure that the person who is always ready to give way to others' opinions finds at last that his opinion has triumphed. Yielding always conquers at last. With love to all our friends, yours with love and blessings, Vivekananda. P.S. I am coming sure in March as early as possible. V. 72. To Miss Mary Hale. Dear sister, I am afraid you are offended and did not answer any of my letters. Now I beg 100,000 pardons. By very good luck, I have found the orange cloth and am going to have a coat made as soon as I can. I am glad to hear you met Mrs. Bull. She is such a noble lady and kind friend. Now, sister, there are 2 very thin Sanskrit pamphlets in the house. Kindly send them over if it does not bother you. The books from India have arrived safe, and I had not to pay any duty on them. I am surprised that the rugs do not arrive yet. I have not been to see Mother Temple any more. I could not find time. Every little bit of time I get I spend in the library. With everlasting love and gratitude to you all. Ever your loving brother, Vivekananda. P.S. Mr. Howe has been a very constant student except the last few days. Kindly give my love to Miss Howe. V. 73. To the Hale Sisters. 6 West 43rd Street, New York, 14th April 1896. Dear Sisters, I arrived safe on Sunday and on account of illness could not write earlier. I sail on board the White Star Line Germanic tomorrow at 12 noon. With everlasting memory of love, gratitude and blessings, I am your ever-loving brother, Vivekananda. 74. To Mr. E.T. Sturdy, Waveney Mansions, Fair Hazel Gardens, London, Northwest, April 1896, Thursday afternoon. Dear Sturdy, I forgot to tell you in the morning that Professor Max Muller also offered in his letter to me to do everything he could if I went to lecture at Oxford. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. P.S. Have you written for the Atharva Veda Samhita edited by Shankara Pandurang? V. 75. To the Hale Sisters. High View Reading, 20th April 1896. Dear Sisters, greetings to you from the other shore. The voyage has been pleasant and no sickness this time. I gave myself treatment to avoid it. I made quite a little run through Ireland and some of the old English towns and now am once more in reading amidst Brahma and Maya and Jiva, the individual and the universal soul, etc. The other monk is here. He is one of the nicest of men I see and is quite a learned monk too. We are busy editing books now. Nothing of importance happened on the way. It was dull, monotonous, and prosaic as my life. I love America more when I am out of it. And after all, those years there have been some of the best I have yet seen. Are you trying to get some subscribers for the Brahmavadin? Give my best love and kindest remembrance to Mrs. Adams and Mrs. Conger. Write me as soon as is convenient all about yourselves and what you are doing, what breaks the monotony of eating, drinking, and cycling. I am in a hurry just now. Shall write a bigger letter later. So goodbye, and may you be always happy. Your ever affectionate brother, Vivekananda. P.S. I will write to Mother Church as soon as I get time. Give my love to Sam and Sister Locke. V. 76. To Miss Mary Hale, 63 St. George's Road, London Southwest, 30th May 1896. Dear Mary, your letter reached just now. Of course, you were not jealous, but all of a sudden were inspired with sympathy for poor India. Well, you need not be frightened. Wrote a letter to Mother Church weeks ago, but have not been able to get a line from her yet. I am afraid the whole party have taken orders and entered a Catholic convent. 4 old maids are enough to drive any mother to a convent. I had a beautiful visit with Professor Max Muller. He is a saint, a Vedantist through and through. What think you? He has been a devoted admirer of my old master for years. He has written an article on my master in the 19th century, which will soon come out. We had long talk on Indian things. I wish I had half his love for India. We are going to start another little magazine here. What about the Brahmavadin? Are you pushing it? If 4 pushful old maids cannot push a journal, I am blowed. You will hear from me now and then. I am not a pin to be lost under a bushel. I am having classes here just now. I begin Sunday lectures from next week. The classes are very big and are in the house. We have rented it for the season. Last night I made a dish. It was such a delicious mixture of saffron, lavender, mace, nutmeg, cubebs, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, cream, lime juice, onions, raisins, almonds, pepper, and rice that I myself could not eat it. There was no asafoetida, though that would have made it smoother to swallow. Yesterday I went to a marriage a la mode. Miss Muller, a rich lady, a friend who has adopted a Hindu boy and to help my work, has taken rooms in this house, took us to see it. One of her nieces was married to somebody's nephew, I suppose. What tiring nonsense. I am glad you do not marry. Goodbye. Love to all. No more time as I am going to lunch with Miss MacLeod. Yours ever affectionately, Vivekananda. 77. To the Hale Sisters, London, 7th July 1896. Dear babies, the work here progressed wonderfully. I had one monk here from India. I have sent him to the USA and sent for another from India. The season is closed. The classes, therefore, and the Sunday lectures are to be closed on the 16th next. And on the 19th, I go for a month or so for quiet and rest in the Swiss mountains to return next autumn to London and begin again. The work here has been very satisfactory. By rousing interest here, I really do more for India than in India. Mother wrote to me that if you could rent your flat, she would be glad to take you with her to see Egypt. I am going with 3 English friends to the Swiss hills. Later on, towards the end of winter, I expect to go to India with some English friends who are going to live in my monastery there, which, by the by, is in the air yet. It is struggling to materialize somewhere in the Himalayas. Where are you? Now the summer is in full swing. Even London is getting very hot. Kindly give my best love to Mrs. Adams, Mrs. Conger, and all the rest of my friends in Chicago. Your affectionate brother, Vivekananda. 78. To Mr. E.T. Sturdy, Grand Hotel, Valais, Switzerland. Blessed and beloved, I am reading a little, starving a good deal, and practicing a good deal more. The strolls in the woods are simply delicious. We are now situated under 3 huge glaciers, and the scenery is very beautiful. By the by, whatever scruples I may have had as to the Swiss lake origin of the Aryans have been taken clean off my mind. The Swiss is a Tartar minus a pigtail. Yours ever affectionately, Vivekananda. 79. To Mr. E.T. Sturdy, Switzerland, 5th August 1896. Blessed and beloved, a letter came this morning from Professor Max Muller telling me that the article of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has been published in the 19th century August number. Have you read it? He asked my opinion about it. Not having seen it yet, I can't write anything to him. If you have it, kindly send it to me. Also the Brahmavadin, if any have arrived. Max Muller wants to know about our plans, and again about the magazine. He promises a good deal of help and is ready to write a book on Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. I think it is better that you should directly correspond with him about the magazine, etc. You will see from his letter, which I shall send you as soon as I have replied, after reading the 19th century, that he is very much pleased with our movement and is ready to help it as much as he can. Yours with blessings and love, Vivekananda. P.S. I hope you will consider well the plan for the big magazine. Some money can be raised in America, and we can keep the magazine all to ourselves at the same time. I intend to write to America on hearing about the plan you and Professor Max Muller decide upon. A great tree is to be taken refuge in when it has both fruits and shade. If, however, we do not get the fruit, who prevents our enjoyment of the shade? So, ought great attempts to be made, is the moral. 80. To Kripananda, Switzerland, August 1896. Dear, be you holy and above all sincere, and do not for a moment give up your trust in the Lord, and you will see the light. Whatever is truth will remain forever, whatever is not, none can preserve. We are helped in being born in a time when everything is quickly searched out. Whatever others think or do, lower not your standard of purity, morality, and love of God. Above all, beware of all secret organizations. No one who loves God need fear any jugglery. Holiness is the highest and divinest power in earth and in heaven. Truth alone triumphs, not untruth. Through truth alone is opened the way to God. Mundaka 3:1-6. Do not care for a moment who joins hand with you or not. Be sure that you touch the hand of the Lord. That is enough. I went to the glacier of Monte Rosa yesterday and gathered a few hardy flowers growing almost in the midst of eternal snow. I send you one in this letter, hoping that you will attain to a similar spiritual hardihood amidst all the snow and ice of this earthly life. Your dream was very, very beautiful. In dream, our souls read a layer of our mind which we do not read in our waking hours. And however unsubstantial imagination may be, it is behind the imagination that all unknown psychic truths lie. Take heart. We will try to do what we can for the good of humanity. The rest depends upon the Lord. Well, do not be anxious. Do not be in a hurry. Slow, persistent, and silent work does everything. The Lord is great. We will succeed, my boy. We must. Blessed be His name. Here in America are no ashramas. Would there was one. How would I like it, and what an amount of good it would do to this country.